Hey there, it's Bobby aka Paginator, and I am super excited about the video that I'm going to show you today. This is a flip through of a custom order altered book. So one of my students very sweetly asked me if I could make an altered book for her mom for Mother's Day, and I said yes, of course. What would you like to spend? And we worked out a deal. And this is the end result. So before I take it to deliver to the student so that she can wrap it and have it in time for Mother's Day, I wanted to show you a flip through. So we're going to start here with the cover. This is tied with Real Sorry silk from India, which I found on Etsy, which definitely worth the investment. It's gorgeous and so pretty. Gorgeous and so pretty. Okay. And the cover, this is an old book page, and then I made this little plate here that says Mother. This is some kind of it's like a Halloween decoration, but kind of looks like cheesecloth. It's some kind of netting material, and I dyed it with coffee, so that's underneath this. And then I put this burlap and lace ribbon on the spine, and it is a little bit like, you know, we've got these little strings coming off. I don't mind because I like that kind of rough look. I hope that the lovely lady who's getting this doesn't mind that either. So we'll take a look inside, and inside the cover I went with this kind of yellow gold color. I have a number 20 because this is my 20th junk journal that I've made, and inside this card it flips out to show a print of a mother and children, and this that I'm covering with my hand is a letter that the student wrote to their mom. So this card is glued in and it will always be there so that she can remember that her daughter got this for her. All right, and then we just have a bunch of spreads for her to play with and look at. This, quite a few of them I tried to stay pretty neutral on, but then I did use color on quite a few as well. So there's what I think is a good balance. Not all of the pockets will have cards in them for her to write on, but this one does. It has kind of a jumbo card, and I just decorated with some washi and adhesive ribbon at the bottom here. And there's a lot of collaging here, and these are just from bits of ephemera that I've gathered from different places, so I don't really have like a certain shop to link for you or anything like that. It's just stuff that I've gathered mostly. On this one, now the person who's receiving this loves birds, so you're going to see birds on a lot of the pages. Here we have this pocket down here and a tag, again with mother and daughter here, and she can write on the back of that. This one I went a little crazy with, like the bees and the yellow. So we've got this side pocket here, this pocket here with a card. This little ribbon is kind of like a diagonal belly band, and you can stick a card there. And then we also have this pocket here. These two cards I made as part of a mask making project. I really like to mask make little cards of this size. If you would like to see a video on how I do that, please let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to share that with you. Super, super easy and fun. This page, we're going blue vintage fashion. We've got an old dictionary page that's got some blue distress oxide dyeing on it, a couple of pieces of old wallpaper. This is some blue check fabric, and then this here and these pieces here come from some vintage fashion inspired scrapbook paper, and of course we have this collar pocket here. This page is again returning to the neutrals. These are some recipes, and we have an ice coupon and a coffee thing, so there's a little bit of like food inspired stuff on this spread, but not overwhelmingly so. Here we've got some more birds, and we've got pockets on each side here, and I just tried to do, again, more collaging for the background. What I wish I had done, now that the pages are complete, I wish that I had made a page featuring the lyrics to the song Sparrow by Jordan Smith. Do you guys know this song? It is gorgeous. He co-wrote this and performed it for the American Song Contest last summer, I think it was. If you search it up on YouTube, listen to it. It's such a beautiful song, and it would fit perfectly with this bird junk journal. I love the song so much that I've like made a whole like digital printable kind of thing in Canva for myself to use to put this song in, and I put it in, put the lyrics in a journal for my mom and who was the other person? A friend of mine anyway. I love this song so much, and why didn't I put it in this very heavy bird themed journal? I don't know. All right, on this page we've got some big side loading pockets here and here. Now this one doesn't load all the way to the top because of reasons that I'll try to explain here in a second. But I wanted to do a little bit of pink, just get that pop of bright color. So we've got some butterflies and this vintage lady sitting on a tree. And then she's got some space to write here. In this spread, we have the top cut out, and then we have this notch on this side on this spread. And originally this was going to be two different pockets. There are extra pages in between here there were, but they got pulled out. I was worried that the book was going to get to be too chunky. So we have two different kinds of pockets being combined, which is why this side loading pocket only goes up to about here. But we have this cute card. This is on some cardstock that I had set down under a doily that had sprayed with coffee, and so it kind of became stenciled on there. And then there's a postcard on the other side. And then here we just decorated with some more birds. We have a swan, and then this looks like a white crow. I'm not exactly sure what kind of bird that's supposed to be, but it's holding an arrow. And then we've got top loading pocket up here that is the full page. Here we went with red accents. This is just kind of a collage with another vintage picture. And then we've got this pocket here. This side we've got a side loading pocket, and on this side an angular pocket with some mostly neutral collage pieces. There are little hints of purple, little bit of blue, etc., and green here and there. All right, here we have some sheet music and some lace that are coffee dyed. A little quote from Maya Angelou. A bird does not sing because it has an answer. It sings because it has a song. And then we have some more birds here, and this is a side loading pocket. This page is just collaging. I picked some butterflies with some kind of like blues in them. And then we've got butterflies here, and we have this bright shiny gold one. And this is a pocket also. And we have a little dangle. This has a little pink bead and this tiny cute little light blue clip. These do match the colors on this card here. It also can just be easily removed if the person receiving it doesn't like it. Here is another pink page. This one's a little bit tamer than the super bright one with the butterflies. We have a bit of collaging, a bit of pink and white washi. We've got an old Coca-Cola playing card from like old set. And this, I just did some Distress Oxide smooshing on that paper. This page I'm really proud of. So of course we have some birds here. Can you spot all of the pockets? All right, so we've got a big side loading one here. And then we've got this little envelope that has a Mother and Child of the Forest card that tucks in there. And then up here, this is a hidden journaling card with a secret pocket. And then when you put it back in, the lace kind of goes over the top of the opening there. I saw this idea in a video, and I can't remember where it was or who it was. I'm so sorry about that. But I think it turned out really cute. This page has yellow for an accent color. This is a belly band made out of a film strip that came in some like ephemera pack that I ordered when I first started junk journaling, and I didn't know what to do with it. So I just used it as a belly band to hold in this little sunshine card here. Uh-oh, I'm gonna have to re-glue that. That's not wanting to stay down. And then I've got a map, and I used some bubble wrap and some Wild Honey Distress Oxide to get this kind of shape here on the paper. And then we've got a tuck spot with this vintage picture. All right, I've added some glue here. I'm just gonna hold it for a little bit. All right, I think that's gonna hold. Let's go here. Okay, So this was a fun spread. I wanted to make it look almost like maybe this was a pocket, but it's not. So we created a little ledge for this gentleman to sit on. And we've just got some little pieces, flowers, this like seal that says Houston, Texas, butterfly, some washi. And then the two pages form a side pocket, and we have this big card with this cute cluster on it. The person who's receiving this first name starts with an A, so I thought that would be cute. And then we have this tag. This is from a Stamperia paper pack, and most of the background papers are also from the same Stamperia paper pack. This, of course, is a Tim Holtz paper doll. Over here, we've got some more flowers, and there's a butterfly and some suitcases hidden behind here on this side loading pocket. Here we've got another page with some pink on it, as well as some birds. I had this piece of an old, like fabric doily kind of thing, and I dyed it with some Tim Holtz Distress Oxide spray in the color of picked raspberry. And then I dyed this fabric with the color of Salty Ocean, and a little bit of the Salty Ocean got onto this when the journal closed. It wasn't quite dry. Oops. But we have these cute birds here, and this flips out to create a journaling space there. And we just have some collaging papers. A lot of these collaging papers came from Temu. This is another purple page. I went with some dark purple floral fabric on the background of these side loading pockets, and then had another vintage image. Added this little butterfly here and some stickers. And this paper here, I love this paper so much. I hand dyed this purple using like some kids watercolor and some purple drink mix. It was kind of a weird concoction, but it turned out absolutely stunning. All right, here we've got a few neutrals and then some pops of teal turquoise. On this tag here, we can see this owl and this little kind of cluster of stuff, and then it's tied closed with some sari silk that also came from that same Etsy seller. And if you untie this, look, there's more room to write. It's like a hidden tag. This sari silk is the same color as this number 3 here, so I thought it kind of matched there. And then there's not a true focal point on this page, although the Eiffel Tower on this paper is kind of a focal point, so we're calling that good. And this is our last spread. This is the end of the book. Here I just added some kind of stickers with these little, I don't know what you call them, little berry looking plants that kind of match the paper that I made this coin envelope out of. We have another bird here with similar plants. We've got a little bit of orange lace, some book page, or advertisement, excuse me, not book page. And then I didn't put anything in the coin envelope because I thought, well, this person can put whatever they want in there, pictures, etc. And there's just a book page underneath that. And so we have reached the end. So I'm going to go ahead and tie this back up, and I will get it ready to take to my student. She is going to be super excited. This is pretty cool for a 7th grader to want to buy something for their mom of like this, I think. I tied that incorrectly. Let's see if I can fix it. Okay. Here we go. All right. I've been super busy today. A lot of things on my feet, and my feet hurt right now. Even though I did listen to 2 audiobooks. You heard that right, 2 audiobooks today. My feet hurt and I'm tired, and I want to go sit down and do some reading of a physical book, and also maybe watch some Netflix. I've been watching this series, The Innocent Man. It is like true crime, documentary kind of things. It is amazing. So if you're looking for something to watch on Netflix, check out The Innocent Man if you like true crime. And on that random side note, I'm going to go and wish you all a wonderful, magical, and bookish day. Happy reading or crafting. Adios.